Victor Wembanyama on the Luka-AD trade and more. Of course. I mean, since day one, I knew he was playing in a very mature way, much more than any guy our age should. So, it doesn't surprise me. It's a very, very strong performance from him. I'm very proud of him. We're all very proud of him. On competitiveness and learning. Where does that competitive nature come from? What did you learn? I guess maybe it's not something I learned, you know? I guess it's maybe innate, but it was definitely encouraged in our family's culture and sports. Of course. But, I don't know, it just feels like I'm lucky to have that will to stay true to myself. On goals and playing style. Yeah, definitely. The goal is not to chill, for sure. Would you love to play that way? Yeah, I would love to because, for me, my opinion is that it's more purposeful. There's more pride in it, more stakes in the profession. On having fun in the NBA. What did you mean exactly? You want to have fun? Yeah, I mean, I always have fun in any situation, really, whether it's with everything we do outside of basketball, the NBA, my partners, a lot of community events, and fan interactions. There are always ways to have fun in those. It's really not hard to. But in basketball, I'm always going to have fun if we win, if we perform, and if we play the right way. I try to approach this game with a lot of importance. On the Luka-AD trade. No, I still think the same. I'm not here to make friends. I know not everybody thinks like that, but what's for sure is I have some questions for some of the greats, the OGs, but I'm definitely not here to make friends. Let's say I have to deal with it for one game, so it's fine. I mean, I've watched games of both the Lakers and Mavs ever since it happened. But what I remember from it, what really strikes me, is how the Mavs fans are hurting. You can see how they feel. It was a really strong emotion. But otherwise, I think the Mavs are still contenders. The Lakers are still contenders. It's very competitive. They traded for very good players, so it's interesting. We'll see how it goes, but even 2 weeks after, it's still the craziest trade I've ever seen. On All-Star Weekend. It's been growing in intensity over the last 2 days. Before that, I really didn't think about All-Star Weekend because of all the other games in the season. I don't fully realize yet that I'm going to play in the All-Star game. But seeing all this energy now, I feel like it's really different, even from last year. It feels like the whole city is vibing with the NBA right now. It feels like we have a real impact, one that I've rarely seen before. On NBA trends and defense catching up. I don't know. We'll see. Do you think the game has changed? Yes, of course. I agree to some extent, but I also think analytics back this up, defense has to catch up. We've seen dynamics shift over spans of maybe 5 years in the NBA. There was a whole era where slashing guards dominated. Now, the best players in the league are guys like Giannis, Jokic, and Embiid, versatile bigs. There's also a lot of three-point shooting. The game keeps changing, and right now, I think defense has to catch up. Maybe NBA teams will shoot fewer threes in the future, but analytics back it up.